Hi, this is my first time going live. Not sure how it works. Just curious that if you are able to see and hear me all right. So I didn't plan this first time live. I thought I would try it out to see if it works. Of course, I'm nervous because when I'm nervous, my English just gone wild and maybe I will reverse to speaking Mandarin. So let's get to it while nobody is here watching. It's a good time for me to practice talking to the camera without worrying how, how other people may think or if you guys can understand me. So previously when I showed this bag, hopefully you can see it. Somebody commented asking me to compare it to other crossbody bags I have. So I thought I would just go live and try it out and show you this bag and compare the size and the features with other crossbody bags. So this one is from WP Standard, and this is their Bedford tote, crossbody tote. I believe this is full grain leather. I do see a few people coming in. This is my iPad, so if you have any questions or you just want to say hi, I'll try to answer your question if I could. So this is the handle, shoulder handle for this bag. And then it does come with a crossbody strap. I have used this bag before multiple times. So I do notice that because I prefer a shorter strap, so I have to adjust it to the shortest hole here for this tab, for this stud. But then this flap became longer, hanging around like here. So, and they do have this leather loop to hold it in place, but not sure you can see. It's not very tight. It's kind of loose. So once I carry around, walking around, this is going to come loose and just slide down or completely slide off. So I will have to deal with this constant flapping. I do like that this bag has this hem top, that it has this more finished look. As you can see, it's a little bit tricky to slide back sometimes. And since this crossbody strap is not like those clip that you can just clip on. So it's more tricky if you want to remove it. In terms of inside the bag, it does have a good size interior pocket, slip pocket. You can put your phone in here. Different from my other bag is the bottom of this bag, it does have this kind of harder cardboard inside, probably. That's what I'm guessing. So you do have a base, so it's not going to slouch out like some other bag that you may see later. So if you like this kind of feature, this may be good. Something I do have concern regarding the quality is actually the side seam stitching here. It's just how they stitch this together and then fold the leather out. I'm going to get a light to show you. Let's see. I was holding this against the window the other days and not sure if you can see it well. Yeah, you may not be able to see it well, but maybe I'll take a picture, post on my community tab if you want to see that. It just, you can see the light shine through the holes. So I do worry about durability of this bag, especially the bottom part here. When you carry really heavy stuff, eventually it may stretch out. I'm sure it still lasts for a long time if you don't carry very heavy stuff, but compared to the construction of other bags, I don't think this is the best. I don't think this is the best way to stitch the bag together. I think in the long run, it's like if they are competing in a marathon, this bag probably not going to win the race. So other than that, I really enjoy using this leather and this color. I guess you do hear the squeaking a little bit, isn't it? Almost forgot to mention, the exterior has a big pocket, quite a big pocket. You can put more stuff you need in when you go out or shop around. It's a convenient exterior pocket. Somehow I love an exterior pocket, but I don't use it that much other than putting my phone in. But I do love having the conveniences that I don't have to dig into my bag for my phone. Forgot to mention that since today is St. Patrick's Day, so I want to say happy St. Patrick's Day for whoever are watching. I do have a lot of green bag. I probably should do a green bag episode, but for today, I like to do a comparison for this crossbody bag. So I think the commenter was mentioning Portland Leather's crossbody bag. So this is the crossbody tote from Portland Leather in almond leather. Their size is very comparable. I think the one from WP Standard is slightly larger. Trying to show you the comparison. They do both have exterior pocket. The strap here is double layer for the Portland leather, and this is a single layer, so it's softer, but also kind of flap around a lot more. So their size is very comparable, except for the Portland leather one, you can choose a classic, which without the zipper closure, or you can choose to have a zip closure. It's good to keep your stuff secure. I do wish that Portland leather would make this tote slightly bigger, more like this size. But I'm aware that I think most women like to carry smaller bags, so I can understand why they have been constantly making endless smaller bags. So sometimes people ask me to compare Portland leather's leather and other companies' leather. It's hard to compare because Portland leather has so many different leathers, and this one is quite nice. This one is smooth leather with some leather texture, but I think it has some coating in it because I do notice that for this almond leather, when I condition it, it doesn't absorb as much as other colors. And I want to show you the side seam. You can see that they have the leather overlap on the side and stitch it together, so you don't have the problem that like this one, the leather constantly pulling and try to separate in the middle, that you can see holes kind of going down in the middle. So that's the advantage of it. So it depends on your preferences. So I guess you can choose, you can either go for this WP standard or you can go for this Portland leathers crossbody tote. And then I also have their large zip Lola tote for comparison. This is the side, and then the front. This is in their aqua leather. This is their smooth leather. I'm not sure if this is their brush leather. It doesn't have that smooth velvety texture, but it does have nice pull up with the wax that blend into it when they tan the leather. So I think this one apparently is smaller, but still, I think the size is comparable. For this one, the crossbody strap is attached on the outside. It does have a front pocket. I do like this kind of a more structured look of this tote. So here is for comparison. You can tell that their size is very similar. So you can go either of one. I think this one look more modern and more refined. It has more of a contemporary bag look. And this one is more casual. So it depends on your lifestyle. You can choose which one you like better. So other than Portland leather, I also have this crossbody tote from KMM Co. Let's do a size comparison. The proportion is slightly different. This one is more of a north-south tote, I would say. It's more squarish, but it does look a little bit more north-south orientation. And this one is kind of more like a squarish. KMM's classic tote is one of my most used totes. I like it because this is the perfect size for me. And they have this snap button closure. You do have to ask to add that, I believe, and you have to pay extra for that. But I'm happy to add some protection for my bag so that my bag doesn't just flop open. And their old style of crossbody feature, you can ask for the modification to add this O-ring on the side. They're no longer doing this. I think the new style, they have a proper D-ring attached to the side for the crossbody feature. So it looks better, much better, and especially if you haven't seen their crossbody tote, Sorry. Especially if you haven't seen their new market tote, they have the hem top design and it just look more refined. You can check out my other video for that. So this is their vegetable tent leather tote, classic tote. And this one doesn't have any dye on it. So when I first purchased it, it was much lighter color and slowly developing patina. I think this is the first time I show the patina on this on my channel. So this is how it looks. It will get even darker through time when I use it more, especially under the sun, outdoor, and all the stuff. But for now, this is the color. Buying a vegetable tent tote, you do have to kind of go through a period of time to see the changes. I do like to see how leather develop. And then the other day, I just noticed that when I received this Portland Leather's large size classic crossbody tote, it looks very similar in terms of the size with this KMM tote. I think KMM's tote is a little bit taller. So the Portland Leather's large classic tote is more like a east-west orientation. I was thinking if you want to add the snap button, it would be quite easy. And also, if you don't mind the look of the D-ring, you can add a O-ring here to use it as a crossbody bag. It will be quite easy to modify this bag. But I can understand that not everyone like the O-ring look. So I do see that WJ say hi here. Thanks for joining me for my first time going live. I'm nervous, as you can tell probably. Even though I've been on YouTube for a couple of years making a lot of videos, but I'm still nervous going live because my English just not as good. So bear with me if you cannot understand what I say. Hopefully you can roughly can understand. And then I also want to compare this. This one is from Coach. This is their Gotham Tall Tote. I love this kind of debossed logo pattern. It's kind of logo all over, but in a more subtle way and not so over the top. I picked this out to compare because I do think their size is quite comparable. So if you want a more casual look, you can consider this one. Or if you want a designer bag or contemporary bag, you can consider this one. This one is from their men's line. I do like this one, but I do wish that the leather is a little bit more structured because this is kind of like a pebble leather with the pattern pressed on it. Let's take a look closer. It does look really beautiful and the leather is very soft. So for quality, if you want a quality handbag that will last a long time and also give you a more modern designer bag look, Coach is a good option. I know a lot of people discussing Coach is not a luxury, but it's very subjective for everybody. So if you love to have a durable, good quality leather bag that not have so many leather issue or craftsmanship issue, Coach is a pretty good option. And it does have a zip closure. I do have a lot of paper inside because I try to keep the corner from collapsing in because the leather is so soft. So this is kind of my test run of all my crossbody tote comparison. I don't know that if anybody would be interested in this comparison, but I thought I would just try it out and see how I do on a live video. This is not my typical. Usually I pre-record it and edit it, listen to it a million times before I upload the video. So since today is St. Patrick's Day, so maybe I'll show you some of my green bags. So I'll be back in a second. For the moment, I will have my coach bag takes my seat. I have too many green bags to show though, but I will show some of the green bags I like. Maybe you will see something you like in this video and go purchase more. Hopefully not. Shopping is addictive. I probably have grabbed too many green bags. It's too heavy. I don't know if any of you going out for St. Patrick's Day today. If you are, and if you are drinking anything, be careful when you drive out there. So I haven't shown this bag on my channel yet. This is from the Uniqlo C collaboration. This is their new bag. It's not real leather, but I do love the look of this leather. It's a faux leather, but it has some puffiness in it and soft, and it's a big size. You can put a lot of stuff inside. So this is the look. If you stretch it out, it's pretty regular, but I like that when you kind of hold it up, you see how it's slouched. I wish other leather bag company would create this version in real leather and maybe a removable strap so that I can switch it to as a crossbody bag. So here is a green bag from KMM Co. This is KMM Co's marker tote in leaf green leather. This is a perfect leather tote for St. Patrick's Day. I do add a snap closure here. This is before they switch out the style. Previously, they don't have this hem top design, but I believe if you are ordering now from KMM Co, it will be a hem top design. And then this is their Italian leather, green leather, vegetable tan tote. This is a pebble leather. It has aged quite a bit and developed a darker patina. You can see for the older version, it has this O-ring, which they no longer do that. I love how leather develop patina. So, and then this is just a canvas green tote from Uniqlo. I think this is from their J.W. Anderson collaboration. It's a great size tote, and I do like the north-south vertical orientation, but I do feel like the handles is a little bit short because with this shorter handle, it's harder to see. It's harder to go over my shoulder and not much room left. So you can only carry it, and with north-south tote, if you carry it and if you are not that tall, it may hit the ground. So I do think that it's helpful if they can extend this, if they plan to release another version of this tote. And then let's see. This is a zip tote, oversized zip tote from WP Standard. I love this bag. This is one of my most used bag lately because how big it is, and it also has a zip closure. I do stuff my bag so that the corner not going to be collapsing in. Anyway, whoever just joined, this is my first time going live, so say hi and welcome to my channel, and hopefully you see something you like, and maybe I'll do live again next time. This is also from Uniqlo. It's kind of a casual outdoor bag for young people. Really like it. Maybe it's not for me because I'm not that young anymore, but I do love the look. But you do have to be careful with this kind of strap hanging. When you go out and shopping, sometimes, you know, narrow out, you may be accidentally knock down something or pull down something with these straps swinging around. So watch out for that. And then I haven't shown this bag much. This is a zip top tote from Portland leather. This is their, I believe this is their forest leather. This is kind of a dark green. It's a smooth leather. I prefer their oversized tote. So I do not use this one as much as their oversized tote, but I do like the color. I wish I could get an oversized tote, but I think they keep switching out new colors. And then this one is their buckler color. Their new color is really amazing. I love this leather. This is also quite perfect for St. Patrick's Day. So if you are interested in, I think they still have some in stock. So check out their website. Let's see if I have more to show. I should just do a live video and show all my Portland leathers tote. And this one is their kiwi color, I believe. They have discontinued this color, but I do think this is one of my favorite color from them. It matches my shirt, isn't it? Just disappear into, blend in and just disappear. It's a perfect match. I have been using their crossbody, I have been using their oversized tote quite a bit because recently I have to go to clinic and hospital quite a bit. So I would carry like my iPad, my reader, my headphone, and everything just in case I need to wait for a long time. So this is a perfect bag to carry all that stuff. I'll see if I have green bag that I forgot. I'll be back in a second. Meanwhile, digging out more green totes for today's St. Patrick's Day. I probably have too many green totes. I don't know if I'm able to share all my green totes. I think sometimes I forgot and I just keep buying. It's insane amount of green tote. It's a bit heavy, can you tell? I'm back and showing you this one is my fossil green tote. I don't remember the name, but I do like this quite a bit. You can find all these unboxing or review video on my channel if you are interested to see more about any of these bags. And then this one is from Michael Kors. I don't have many Michael Kors bags, but I do like their quality, especially their older bags. I have had this for a while, and you can see it has held up pretty well. Let's put it away. It's getting crowded here. It filled the screen. I'm just glad my friends are probably not here to see me awkwardly go live for the first time. This one is from Sandro. It's similar to Dior's book tote. It's a really good value, especially for their leather tote. So if you like that kind of style, you can consider getting one from this company, Sandro Paris, I believe. But something to be aware though, they do have corner wear because of the way they stitch this back together, just the construction of it, unfortunately. But it's still a good value. And you can use the heck of it and not worry about wasting $3,000-4,000 for Dior's book tote. It's really good value. I have no place to put my bag. And then this one is Coach Cashin tote from their, I believe from their regenerative leather, but it's not faux leather though. I think a lot of people confused with the term. It just, they work with a farm that's using the regenerative, kind of more eco-friendly farming. And so this is real leather, not faux leather like many people suspected. Even though it has a kind of a tiny skinny strap, but it's actually quite durable. I'm not worried about carrying some heavy stuff in this tote. And then this one is from Madewell. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I'm not getting used to going live for a long time. I don't know how other people do it though. It's funny. I saw that somebody came in. Oh, hi, Veronica. Thanks for joining me today. This is a little bit unexpected live. It wasn't planned. I just decided this morning, woke up after having my coffee. I just decided, oh, maybe I'll try to go live. I never went live before. This is my first time, so it's very awkward. But oh well, everyone got to do it for the first time, and then hopefully I enjoy this and will do more in the future. Well, maybe you can give me some encouragement. This one is from Madewell. I do like this leather and the size of the tote, but it doesn't have a crossbody feature, and the shoulder strap is kind of short, especially for the size of my arm. Even though I'm not going to the gym every day, but still kind of not a very big gap here. So if you are wearing a coat in the winter, this may not be a good option. This is more like a hand carry tote. Could be good for travel, that you just lay on top of your luggage. Next, I have a backpack. How about that? I love this leather from Parker Clay. This is their, I believe it's their men's backpack. It's quite heavy, quite big, but because it has this kind of a front zipper, so you can zip and open almost all the way, it's easy to organize your stuff. I'm looking forward to get more green color leather bag from Parker Clay. I think they have a newer Mercado tote that has green leather that I love. So waiting to get that one. I don't think they work with YouTuber to review their products, so I'll get it later on. And now let's come down to this two medium-sized crossbody tote from Portland Leather. I got this when I was in Portland visiting their store. It's worth to visit their store. If you haven't been to their store, it's just a lot of eye candy that you can find there. This one is their Anjou leather, and this one is their avocado leather. If you haven't heard, they are opening up a new store in Austin. I'm not sure when yet, but they have announced the city is Austin. So whoever is in Austin, all my friends, I guess in the future you guys can help me shop at Portland Leather store. Get me some cool colors. I'll be spending a lot of money, I guess. Thanks. Thanks you guys joining me, and say something nice. I'm nervous, as you can tell. So also recently, when I show all my bags, a lot of people mention that how great it is that some companies have this lifetime warranty. But personally, when I purchase bags, I like to purchase based on as it is, how good the quality is, how long can this bag last without worrying that if I need the lifetime warranty, because who knows? This day with this economy, you really don't know that if a company can survive or if they can last for a long time. So if the company no longer there, then the lifetime warranty is basically useless. So I like to purchase bags based on how durable they are, just to make sure that they can last. And if something break, I'm able to repair it myself. And also, I hope you are aware that sometimes companies change their policy. I remember buying a wallet from a company from Portland, but not Portland leather. I think maybe it was Tanner goods. And when the stitching came off, because it was during pandemic, they didn't have people working at their store, so they were not able to repair my wallet. And I have to show them the warranty they have on their website. And then after a while, I noticed that they have changed their warranty statement. So even though a company offer lifetime warranty, that warranty may not last a lifetime. So I would rather buy bags that I know they can last. And if something broke, I know if I can repair it myself lightly, especially bags like pollen leather. I know some of my friends really have strong preference against Portland leather, and I still love them though. I know it has these unfinished edges and all that. They are more casual, but because the place I live in the countryside in Pennsylvania, so this this kind of bags, they are more casual, is more appropriate for my environment. So I do love them. So buy bags that works for you, that depending on your needs. Don't worry about what other people think. And I actually love the part that they don't have the aging finish with like coating and stuff, because I don't have to worry about them peel off. Like Coach bag has a nice work here, but then from time to time, I do get nervous if these are going to last. You know how this glazing eventually they may peel off. But with handmade leather bag like Go for Goods, KMM, I don't have to worry about the glazing. It will never comes off. And if I want to make it look more finished, I can do some work myself, but I'm okay with this unfinished look. So it's personal preference. I used to I used to love blue color before last year. I think last year I went crazy with green. So because my outfit is mostly blue, I think with my skin tone, blue color just kind of contrasting with my skin tone, that make my skin tone look healthier. You can look up on YouTube. It has a lot of video that talking about different color skin tone and how you should pick the color that work best for you. But I before I'm in love with green, I was blue all the way. Like I have a lot of blue items, blue bags, but I switched to green and brown, and now this year I'm feeling blue again. I guess maybe that's how I convince myself to buy more bags and accessories and shoes. Yeah. So I feel like that's probably more or less it. I have shown a lot of bags. I don't know how long have I been on live. This is my first time, I guess. It's long enough. Hopefully you enjoy seeing today's bags, and it's great having you here. Maybe you just stay in the background and just want to watch the bag. So, and that's fine. Thanks for joining me today. And I think that's it for today. I think I'm going to go offline now. I hope you have a great weekend, and have fun with your St. Patrick's meal.